Welcome to another version of the Independent. We talk about what's going down up in this wrestling business. Hosted by the boss, his name is Cody Fleming. That's the homeboy. Go home, boy, before you get evicted. We about to get it on. Your boy Josh Harper, the beverage in a row. The real deal, Hill, Lady Bills is a beast with the mouthpiece. Talk dumb and up on the floor. Tell me when to go. Every week we do this. Hit him with a little bit of sweet chin music. And I only beef over cake like Brutus. The barber and Ann Arbor, MIW, go hard like. Where do we come from? What do we do? Dissect matches and break down moves. You're tuned in to an interlude. When I look into the middle of your mind, that's an interview. Independent, you better get with the movement. We only winning, we never been in the losing. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube and see us on the news. So that we able to do that.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 127 of, I was going to say Rasslin Rage, but it is Michigan Independent Weekly. We're a little bit off. We had some issues this week, Tuesday. There was an accident down the road from my house. A couple people lost their life, but they took out a pole, and that took out the power, and it took them 2 days to get the power fixed. They had the power up, but in order to fix it, they had to put it down, right? When I went by the other day, there was the parts of the power lines were still hanging. So, but anyways, there was that, and then I wasn't able to do it yesterday, and then now here we are today, and it's just Dan and I because Josh, I believe, is making ice cream all day after work. Because he says,
Happy Harper Thursday.
That's what he
There's
says.
a little tidbit for everybody.
Yeah, it's a happy Harper Thursday. Every Thursday is the day that this dude does his thing. So, anyways, welcome to Michigan Independent Weekly. I am the boss, the one, the only, the man with the plan, Cody Fleming. We spent this last weekend, well, you and I on Saturday, and then all three of us on Sunday at Grizzlies for Grizzly Pro Wrestling. We did our thing, so there was no rage on Sunday. So obviously we're going to have the results from Grizzly Pro Wrestling. We're not going to be here for rage this Sunday as well either because we're going to be at XICW, which we're going to talk a little bit more here in a little bit. I want to say thank you for joining us tonight, and please allow me to introduce my co-host. Only one tonight, as I said. Josh is doing his thing. The real deal heel, Danny Beals. And like I said, Josh could not be with us tonight. He is making ice cream for all of you to buy. Make the man rich so he does not have to work anymore because I'm not going to say it because I hear his boss listens. But
the brother's stressed out. All right. Listen, guys, if you are new here, please subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button. That way you can be notified anytime we have something new we're releasing right here on the Wrestling Rage YouTube channel. If you happen to be listening to this episode on Podbean or anywhere you get your podcast, please make sure to head on over to r2youtube.com and subscribe. Podbean is where we host all of our audio content. We're also available on all podcast platforms. We have the results from both nights' events that happened from Grizzly Pro Wrestling last weekend.
hello,
And
Jason.
we're going to let you know where you can find wrestling this weekend, and there's 6 of them.
And that was a whole lot for you, dude. Like, you should have broke that up a little more, man, so you didn't have to say it all. But anyways, I also would like to give our sponsors a big hey or thank you or whatever. But thank you to our sponsors. F5 Wrestling, the Blacksheep Justin Dream, PKSA Port Huron, Davison Sarai, the Spyder, and American Wrestling Experience. You'll find all their links down in the description if you'd like to become a sponsor of MIW and Rasslin Rage. Contact me, and I will hook you up. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm just going to tell you the deal because everybody gets the same deal. There's no packages, price levels, and you get this and that and this and this, and Dan sucks on your toes. There's none of that stuff. All right? We don't get it. There's none of that. $20, 1 month, right? 1 month costs you $20. That's it. Okay? $20. We put your links down in the description. We mention you twice a show, right? We post shit about you all the time, randomly. There's no set number of how many posts we got to make. We just randomly post stuff. and you know, say thanks to our sponsors and stuff like that. And we talk about you a lot. So there's that. And your links go down in the description. But not only that, they go in the description for every video, basically, that's up on YouTube, right? And then when we upload our audio content, they go with that too to Podbean. And then Podbean takes all of that information, right? Even the audio content itself, all the information, and puts it on all the podcast platforms. Literally everywhere. Okay, so your information is going out all over the interwebs. Do me a favor, just one time, if you're listening now, if you're listening on YouTube or watching on YouTube, if you're listening on Podbean, maybe you're watching a replay, whatever you're doing, just do me a favor. And I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to have an ego here or anything like that. I just want you to do me a favor because the it's in the pudding. How you say that?
The proof's in the pudding.
The proof's in the pudding. Take your ass over to Google and just search RASSLIN space rage, RAGE, and tell me how much stuff you find. Because I guarantee there's at least 2 pages of nothing but Rasslin Rage content on Google from finding us, right? Because we're everywhere, dude. So
that's 2 pages they can have their stuff on.
Right. What I'm just saying. So you know, I'm making a sale here, bro. But anyways, we are going to tell you all the information. Like we said, we're going to go over GPW, Grizzly Pro Wrestling, and then we're going to give you the info that you need so that you can attend the 6 events or 5?
6 of them.
6 events this weekend. 1 on Friday, 4 on Saturday, and 1 on Sunday.
Yep.
Holy shnikes. That's a lot of wrestling. So when we come back right after this, we're going to give you all that info, ladies and gentlemen. We'll catch you back on the flip side.
It's time to talk about Michigan, independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment. Michigan, independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment.
And we're back. Yo. We're back like that. So we're going to go over Grizzly Pro Wrestling. There was 2 days of this. But we're going to go over night 1. And the name of the event was Uprise. And in the first night, we were able to see Barry Horowitz in the house for a little bit. Mm-hmm. Dan Whitten made his introduction over there to Barry Horowitz and talked to him for a little bit, for a moment or two. I was really upset that he didn't pick his brain a little, but it is what it is.
You know, he's ordering his food, man. There's that real fine line.
I know. You could have sat down and started talking, man. Like, hey, what's up? Now, this event took place April 2nd, which was a Saturday, at Grizzly's Bar and Grill in Wyandotte. In the opening bout, it was Father Marquez, all right? Marquez. All right, you make sure we're saying that right now. Marquez getting a pinfall win over Jason DeMilo, the Greek god.
Let me tell you something. If you see Father Marquez, he's got himself a little plate. Put some in it.
Throw a dollar in there, man. That's all you got to do.
That's it. Help him out.
It all goes to the church.
In this second match of the night, it was Dirty Nasty of Dylan Derringer and Nick Zero, who found themselves with the win over Forever Young and Kyler Coleman. I mean, we know who to blame. I'm not going to mention any names, but it sounds like Tyler.
Then it was Andre Kabashi getting the win over Brutus Atball with a pinfall. Boo.
After the intermission, the fans were treated to the return of Orlando Christopher.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. Before we get into that, I just want to say Kabashi cheated.
He did. He didn't go over clean.
No, he didn't go over clean, and he cheated.
Yes.
And we'll get back to that later. Mm-hmm. Continue.
After the intermission, the fans were treated to the return of Orlando Christopher as he answered the challenge of the rookie sensation and Wrestling Rage MIW Rookie of the Year runner-up, Solo. At the end of the match, it was the experience of Orlando Christopher, allowing him to pick up the win.
And then in the main event, for a shot to face the winner of Night 2's main event to become the inaugural Grizzly Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. So not the winner of this match. So the winner of this match takes on the winner of the main event from Night 2 on June 5th. And the winner of that match will become the inaugural heavyweight champion. But this match was Austin Mannix versus the big bad wolf, Ace Evans. That is correct. And after a brutal falls count anywhere match, it was the one and only Ace Evans getting the win.
These two beat the holy hell out of each other. And the next day, it was on to day 2 of Uprise.
Day 2.
On Sunday, April 3rd. Also taking place at Grizzly's Bar and Grill. In match 1 of night 2, it was Jay Abrams and Kabashi with the win over Cobra Kai leader LJ Lawrence and Roadhouse. And once again, Kabashi cheated.
I'm just saying, this is Jason. He came to say hi to us on Saturday, the guy in the chat. I don't know if you remember. He was sitting on the front row right up in front of us. He came up and said hi to us. I just wanted to say, say hi.
Nice to see you, buddy.
I just wanted, thanks for stopping by, and thanks for saying hi to us, dude. For sure, dude. I always enjoy talking to people that watch the show, and I enjoy, people that actually get what they need out of the show, right? And that's how he finds out a lot about the events that are going on in the state, is he watches the show. So that makes me happy, and thank you, sir. Make sure you slap that thumbs up, would you? And then so the next day, man, we had Kaboshi again, huh? Kabashi,
yeah.
He kept saying P1. We thought it was the reference to his 1-inch peppy.
Yeah, or he had to pee, but we weren't quite sure.
Are we uncultured to not know what P1 means?
I don't know. I think it's still 1-inch pee.
1-inch pee. That's what I think too. I'm just gonna go with that.
I mean, I wouldn't be bragging on it, but hey,
1-inch pee.
It's 2022. I ain't gonna fault nobody for not.
Well, I mean, I get that, but it is what it is. As I was saying, YouTube's being ridiculous on me there. But anyways, and in the second match of the evening, it was Father Marquez with a DQ win over Matt Hagen, who lost his mind, I must say, right? After Hagen continued to punish Marquez after he's knocked out by Hagen. So Marquez is knocked out, limp, done.
Face down, knocked out.
And Hagen just loses his shit and just right? Like, why? I don't know. We'll have to ask him.
Well, that's it. We talked about this. I specifically said, as brutal as Hagen was before with the weight loss that he's had, so you add the speed to that, how dangerous was he going to be? And guess what? He showed us exactly how dangerous he was going to be. In the Battle Royal for a 7-year contract with Grizzly Pro Wrestling, it was Brutus Atwell who was the last man standing in the middle of the ring and the winner of the 7-year contract.
And I said $35,000 a year, and Rob said, sure. So if I'm not mistaken, he's supposed to get 35 G's every year for 7 years.
Now, are you Bruce Atwell's new business manager? I mean, listen, Bobby Heenan used to get 50%.
I don't want his money. I just want his respect. He can keep the money.
$1,000.
Yeah. It's only $35,000 a year, dude.
$15,000 always.
No, I'm not going to take his money, man. Come on. He worked hard for his money, Dan.
Listen, I'll take anybody's money.
Well, apparently, Dick. Anyways, so in the fourth match, it was the guy I always say whenever he's around, there's shenanigans. But it was Chinstrap Jesus and Kyler Coleman. Excuse me. It was Coleman. Wow, this reads really weird. So I don't know. So it was Chinstrap Jesus versus Kyler Coleman. Chinstrap Jesus picks up the win. All right. Now I want you to understand that these guys were both shenanigans one way, then shenanigans the other, shenanigans this way, because Kyler Coleman's all about shenanigans too.
Mm.
But I would like to point out, Dan, that he did tell you that he was like, he was talking shit to you, boy. He did not
you
like
know what?
you.
No, well, he likes Josh less than me.
Whatever.
I mean, yeah, there's never been any love lost between them. I don't know. You keep telling me this kid's name is Kyler, but I'm still not so sure. Anyway.
I have a shirt. It says Kyler with a K.
This kid don't know how to spell his own name.
I'm sorry you don't know how to spell.
No, he don't know how to spell.
Oh.
Anyway, keeping things rolling. Impact gut check. Co-winner Jack Price went one-on-one with Danny Astro. This match went back and forth with neither one seeming to be able to keep the other one down for more than a 2 count. At the end of the match, it was Jack Price who took home the win.
And in the main event, it was 2 men who are no stranger to each other as Gutter with ECW legend Bill Alfonso and took on Gideon Malice with Tenchi. It went toe-to-toe, bringing 40 years of experience to the ring to face winner of day one's main event, Ace Evans, at the Grizzlies' next show for the championship. And when it was all said and done, it was Gutter with his hand raised in victory.
So June 5th will be Gutter versus Ace Evans to become the Grizzly heavyweight champion, the inaugural Grizzly heavyweight champion. Now we move to the 6. Yep, I said it again. 6 events going on around the state this week. First up is Pro Wrestling All-Stars of Detroit presenting Mysterious Friday, the Mysterious Movado Appreciation Night. Live, like I said, Friday, April 8th. From the Victory Gym. The address is 23156 King Road. And it's in Brownstown. Doors open at 6:45 with a bell time of 7:30. Tickets for this event are $12 for adults. Kids 12 and under are $5. Now, as always, you buy them at the door.
At the door!
We have not seen the matches released as of this show. But I can tell you, Jason's going to be there. The Trios champs are going to be there.
There's a Trios champ in the chat.
Yeah.
The Spyder.
Hey, Spyder, what's up, brother?
The Spyder.
The Spyder. And, of course,
he's not human.
Planet Detroit. The Mysterious Movado will all be in attendance.
Oh. So next up, look at this, man. So we got that. That's a really nice flyer. And they made several flyers with Movado, all the versions of Movado.
Mm-hmm.
From Blend.
Did you see the big one with all of them together?
Not yet. I'll have to check that
That's
out.
pretty cool.
So next up, we have CCW. That's City Championship Wrestling. This is also on Friday, huh? This is also on Friday. See, I thought this was Saturday, so good thing that I do this show, and I know what day it actually is. But this is taking place on Friday. It will be live from the Lance Cruz High School. The address for this event is 38495 Lance Cruz Street. This is in Township. Okay. Tickets for this event are $15. It can be purchased at the event page on Facebook, I take it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the bell time is scheduled for 8 p.m. Matches we know of are a 6-man main event which is a grudge match, a 6-man tag team grudge match versus Kevin Calloway, Sean Tyler, and Mitch Hewitt of The Purge, taking on Chris Moore, Lance Storr, and Paragon, known as Genesis.
Then Hell versus Heaven as Father Marquise versus the Demon Moloch.
And we have the USA versus New Albania as Freedom Ramsey takes on Andre Kabashi with Jay Abrams. And there'll be 5 other matches that are not announced yet.
And on Saturday, April 9th, from the Coliseum in Calcasta, Michigan, Mr. Chainsaw Pro Wrestling presents Stunt 321. Front row tickets are, as always, sold out.
Sold out.
With second row and back being $20 general admission. And if you get them early, for $25 at the door. Tickets on sale now at MCPWmerch.com. Doors open for this event at 6 p.m. with a bell time scheduled for 7 p.m. Matches advertised are in tag team action, the Vet Card versus the Purge.
Nice. So 2 nights you get to see the Purge. Friday night and a Saturday night. Also in tag team action, we have the return of War Inc. taking on Prestigious Influence.
In singles match, Marco Stunt versus Top Notch Jason Hodge.
Also got Chet Williams.
Uh-huh.
Don't forget to talk about that.
Yes.
Then we have the crazy one, Justin Kyle, taking on Kaplan, somebody I have not heard of. Interesting. I have to look this guy
For
up.
the Mr. Chainsaw Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships, it'll be 9-5 defending against Uncle Chase and Solo.
It is a DTA scramble. Oh man. So it's there's hold on. So it's Broner versus Orion versus Vendetta versus Price versus Wick.
Well, you know why they have to have the man that they do.
Oh no. And then the outside enforcer, Darren McCarty.
Yeah, you have to. What other choice do they have?
And oh man.
And Mr. Chainsaw Pro Wrestling Champion Jamal King will face the challenger, the Suplex Shogun Jackson Stone.
You know who I'm rooting for, don't you? Shogun, 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 Shogun. Always Shogun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Always.
Always love Shogun. I miss Shogun. I don't make it to Mr. Chainsaw Pro Wrestling very often, but
I know. I wish it wasn't so far away.
yeah, I mean, if I do make it up there, it will be, in the summertime, and I'm going to have a little bit more money. I'm going to tell you that right now, because gas is expensive.
And you guys spend the night and all that good stuff.
Yeah, dude, it ain't going to be a cheap night. But anyways, next up, we have MPWA. So I got to put this up so everybody can see it. So we got this, and then we got that. Bam, there's their flyer. There it is, just for you. It's there it is. April 9th, which is also Saturday. It's in Saline, Michigan. MPWA Wrestling is putting on a fundraiser for the Milan, how do you say that? Milan Big Reds Wrestling at the Saline Community Fairgrounds. The address is 5055 Ann Arbor, Saline Road. The doors, this is in Saline. Doors open for this event at 6 p.m. with a 7 p.m. bell time. We don't know any match. I apologize for that. But this is a charity event. So please, if you are in the area, in Ann Arbor, Saline, and around that area, please take your butt to 5055 Ann Arbor, Saline Road in Saline and go in there and help them out. Help that wrestling team.
And from Saginaw, Michigan, on April 9th, UCW presents Gang Warfare. The address for this event is 3771 North Michigan Avenue in Saginaw, Michigan. Tickets can be purchased from www.ultimatechampionshipwrestling.com. Pretty easy.
Yep.
Or from the Facebook event page, which will take you to that page. Matches we know of for this event. The gangs of UCW are going to war. For the first time in history, UCW will feature a gang warfare match. 4 teams of 3 will compete in a 4-quarter match. Now, you'll have to see it to figure this whole thing out. Also scheduled to appear is Impact Wrestling star Johnny Bravo. Plus, UCW has stated they will make a live announcement that will change the wrestling world forever.
What that's at. Interesting. And then the grimy Zach Thomas goes to battle with the sadistic Sean Lawhorn.
Nick Green goes one-on-one with top-tier Tanner Nix.
Teams involved in the gang warfare are the 3 Kings. Red King Logan, who happens to be my personal homeboy, by the way, motherfuckers. Don't fuck with the King. Brutality King Bryce Sullivan. And then the King of the Working Men, Roy Williams.
Also, UCW Premier Champion, Chinstrap Jesus, Kyle Barrett.
Shenanigans.
UCW Loserweight Champion,
Loser.
Nate Rock. And the Game Changers personal Pitbull, the Monster Wants. Now, these 3 guys will have Johnny Bravo with them at ringside.
Cheaters. Cheaters. That's all I'm saying. But and then you have the team of Cobra Kai, everybody's favorite karate boy, LJ Lawrence with Iron Eagle and Roadhouse. Whoop, whoop.
And last but definitely not least, the show we will be at this weekend, Sunday, April 10th, XICW returns to the International Institute Stellar Hall of Nations in Detroit, Michigan, as it brings Best in Detroit 26.
Yikes.
The address for this event is 111 East Kirby Street. Tickets for this event are $25, GA 20, and are available at XICW or Detroit.com.
XICW Detroit.com.
Doors open for this event at 5 with a bell time of 5:30 or so.
Dude, last time they opened the doors right on time. Like right on time.
I mean, I ain't gonna comment, so matches advertised are for the vacant XICW Lightweight Championship. It will be a fatal 4-way between Jack Price, Tyler Coleman, Solo, and Adam Wick.
Holy shnikes.
Ooh, that's gonna be.
Talk about opportunity for Kyler Coleman and Solo, huh?
You got it.
Yeah. And then you have Josh's actual favorite wrestler, right? Mark Ross versus XICW. I don't know, like if legend, but I mean, like I'm trying to think of something else to say though, because if XICW were a building and it was around for a long time, he would be like a pillar of said building.
He'd be the cornerstone.
Well, I wouldn't say cornerstone because he would be part of the supportive device, right? Whatever's supporting the building, he would be one of those things. He wouldn't fully support the building, but he would be part of that support that supported the building. Let's put it that way. Is that a good analogy?
There you go.
Okay. All right. So then you have Mark Ross versus Jamie Cox, which is going to be a good one for sure.
Oh, definitely. And the 7-Mile Destroyer, Isaiah Broder, returns home to XICW.
Did you see?
We don't know
Did
who
you
his
see?
victim's going to be.
Did you see who he's scheduled to take on IWTV?
Yes.
Dude, awesome. All right. Anyway, sorry.
Like I said, I don't know. Again, I'm just going to call it the way it is. I don't know who his victim is going to be,
Feel bad
but there's
for
going
him.
to be a victim.
Someone's going to die. And then Jonte Keith and Dre Jacobs will take on TJ Meyer and a partner of his choice. Who could it be?
TJ's been begging for this. Everywhere he goes, he's begging.
Every time he gets in the ring with Dre, he just low blows him, dude.
He says he don't want Dre Jacobs. He wants Warboy. And he said
why?
He's going to do whatever he has to do to bring the Warboy out.
I don't know if that's a thing anybody really wants to do. Like, you know how there's the saying, you don't bring a knife to a gunfight. All right. Well, you don't piss off Dre Jacobs to bring out the Warboy.
No.
It's the same. It's like you just don't fucking do it.
I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't. I have seen a glimpse of the Warboy when he was mad at me when we were doing the 10 minutes of fame.
Oh, you see, he got scared, didn't he?
I think he's scared because Dre Jacobs was talking to me. I start lifting the horn, and the Warboy come out for just a second, and told me what was going to happen to me if I blew that horn. He's the only man in history that I haven't blown that horn on. For the XICW United States title, it will be challenger LJ Lawrence facing champion Mongo.
In a number 1 contenders match, it will be Big Mike Elgin. Big Mike Elgin.
And when you say big, you mean big.
Versus The Process. MM3.
And in the main event, the Midwest heavyweight champion, the leader of the DTA, the Vehicle City villain, Aaron Orion, will defend his title against former WWF and OVW superstar, Charlie Haas.
Charlie Haas.
I am definitely looking forward to that match too.
Well, so, that's all the events we have, and I apologize that the show didn't come out when it was supposed to. A lot of things happened. Power, people died.
Rough week.
And I'm serious, people legit did die because of my power going out.
Yes.
Not trying to be funny or whatever. It's like a legit thing that really happened. So that, and just a lot of other shit that went on this week. Drama. Some guy doesn't have any patience. And I mean, should I talk about that? I don't know. I really shouldn't, I guess. I think I said enough already. I posted it on Facebook. Everybody knows the deal, and listen, I'm not going to hate on anybody that does business with the guy because it's all about money, but just know what you're getting yourself into. You know what I'm saying? The guy's not all there, obviously. You won't see me on the west side of the state going to that organization. I can tell you that right now. What's that? Digital Wrestling Association or Alliance? Yeah, they can go ahead and get fucked. So there's that. That's an official Rasslin Rage statement. Digital Wrestling Association can do themselves a favor and go get fucked. Okay, so but now Indie Idol. Okay, before we get out of here, I'm going to talk about a little bit. We have 16 competitors. A couple people have dropped out. So we'll talk about it first. Arabella had to drop out. She had some issues going on. I'm not sure what it was. I didn't get into it, but she had to drop out. I found a replacement, Forever Young. Well, then Derek Wolf, the day that the intro promos were due, he got a hold of me, told me he had some things going on. I'm not going to get into it, but whatever. So we wish him luck in whatever he's doing. And I'm not trying to be a dick, just being honest. Hope everything works out. And so he's had to be replaced as well. But he is replaced, but nobody knows who with. Oh, right. This is wrestling. Guess what? Fletch Malone was supposed to go against Derek Wolf. So Fletch Malone is going to be cutting a promo as if it's an open challenge. Someone is going to accept his challenge. I already know who it is, but nobody else does. I, and the person that's doing it, is the only person that knows who it is. Sucks to be y'all. Anyways, so the matchups we have in the first round, I'm going to go over them real quick and then get out of here. So again, we had to replace 2 people, and now we are getting to business, right? We're getting down to the business, all the intro promos have been turned in, all 16, except for the one person that you don't know about yet. So there's that. All right, so we're going to start it out with Mark Ross. Hey, Mark Ross is going against Forever Young. Okay. Oh, I have a special announcement here soon concerning Indie Idol, but I'm not yet. Okay, so Mark Ross. Actually, I got a couple big announcements, but we got to wait till things get done. So Mark Ross versus Forever Young. Tony Garrix takes on Davison Sarai. Yeah. Josh Morris versus TJ Meyer. Billy Ray Daniels versus Solomon Stone. Yeah, right? Okay, where are we at? Hold on. And then we have Jamie Eternal versus Alex Steele. And we have Josh Harper versus Mongo. Then Fletch is doing his open challenge. Someone will be answering his challenge. I know who it is. So it was supposed to be Derek Wolf versus Fletch, but again, like I said, and then you have Heather Blue versus Road Rash, which that's going to be a good one. Can't wait for that. That should be real exciting stuff. So those are all of our matches. There's 8 matches right now because there's 16 competitors, and nobody understands. Last year, Dan, we had 16 competitors, I believe, 14 or 16. One person dropped out. We ended up doing one person got an extra, came back in.
Bye round.
Yeah, someone got a buy or that were eliminated and got to come back in because of that person dropping out. But last year it was if you lose, you're eliminated, right? You're out. Got to go. This year, that's not how it's going to go. This year, it's Swiss rounds, so it's going to take some time. So out of these 8, you're going to have 4 winners, or out of this, you're going to have 8 winners, 8 losers, right? You're going to have a 1-0 and an 0-1. Everybody that's in an 0-1 will face somebody with an 0-1. Everybody that's 1-0 is going to face somebody that's 1-0 in the next round. And then eventually, there's going to be 4 people with the best record. Those 4 people move on to the final 4. And then they'll have a 2 versus 2, and a 1 versus 1, and we'll have a champion.
I've been really excited for this, and I was trying to catch Cody slipping. I asked him when we were talking about all kinds of different stuff. I asked him, "Who's the guy who's going to be replacing Derek Wolf?" And he couldn't give it to me. So I gotta wait with all of you guys to find out too. So don't think that I get to know anything special. I mean, Josh definitely doesn't, because he's in it.
Josh got a spoiler though before anybody else. Josh knew one of the judges because the judges said something. One of the judges said something to him and didn't know he didn't know.
Yeah, you know what? I was sitting with Josh when that happened. So
fuck you too then. Right.
I didn't do it. The judge did it.
Everybody's fired. All right, so
you know what? First of all, hey Sheepy. Second of all, I do remember that. You're right. Sheepy is the only other person that I have not blown the horn at. I mean, I blew it at DBA. I was scared. I ain't gonna lie.
It's funny. Well, I will say this, that we are going to not be live for Sunday because we're going to be at XICW. So again, we'll have results and events on Tuesday. If we have to, if there's just too much, we might break it up into 2 days. And that's just the way it is, because sometimes I don't like doing, if it's 6 event results and then 6 events coming up, that's too much. It's too much. It's too long. So maybe 6 and 6, and then do one on Tuesday, one on Wednesday, and call it good. and we'll even call the Tuesday show Wrestling Rage or something. Who knows, right? Just FYI, all promos for those that are in the first round are due tomorrow. So their promos are due tomorrow. The judges will be going over them over the weekend. And then on Monday, we're going to be filming our scoring. By Tuesday, we should have or know who is going to face who in the next round. And we'll announce winners probably Tuesday after MIW or something. I don't know. Tuesday something. Because either that or Monday night. Like, I don't know. It's just however long it takes to edit. And you know, Dan, I fucking love editing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I love editing. But anyways, so that is MIW this week. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate everybody for doing it. We can apologize for the delay. Hopefully, we'll get back at it on Tuesday of next week, and it'll be that. But keep your eyes open to the Wrestling Rage channel because I have been uploading matches left and right, and they've all been premiering at 6:05. You know what's the best way to know when a match or anything may be going live, Dan?
Click that bell.
Click the bell. That is right. Click the bell. That'll allow you to be notified. Go ahead, click the bell, and select all. All will tell you when everything goes live. Also, make sure you subscribe if you haven't. And if you haven't done this now, or now that we're getting done, go down in the description. Find the organizations that we just discussed. Go like their social media. Follow them there so that you can stay up to date with everything that's going on in those organizations. And then scroll a little bit further down, like Wrestling Rage, like MIW. Do all this. Join our group. Donate money. And if you know, go to your mom's room, get $5 out of your purse and send it to me. I'm just telling you, we can use the money in a good way, right? You know, but or maybe your dad leaves $5 laying around. Maybe he's got a pre-roll. Do you want to give me? I'll take that too. That's good payment.
Listen, save up your lunch money. You know,
Yeah, I'll take your quarters, man. I don't give a shit. You know, rolled quarters, whatever. I'll take it all.
Huh?
For sure. But for sure, everybody, have yourself a great weekend. Go enjoy some indie wrestling. And we will be back here next week. And tomorrow, I can't remember what match it is, but I think it might be Trey Miguel versus Alex Weir. So you got to check it out. Hopefully it works because something was wrong with it earlier. So I might have to re-upload it. But
if you haven't seen that match, that's the one from Metro, right?
Yeah.
Oh, if you haven't seen that, do yourself a favor. When it pops up, click on it, watch it.
Yeah, for sure. So also sauce, everybody. Have yourself a great night, and we will see you back here next week for MIW. Later.
Later.
It's going down. This is Wrestling Rage. Do it now. This is Wrestling Rage. Scream it out loud. This is Wrestling Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade.